Hi there, good morning. Welcome to the channel. My name is Niladri Mukherjee and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice here in Guelph, Ontario. So the province of Alberta has recently launched a new program. It's called the Accelerated Take Pathway PNP program. And I thought to give you an idea about what this program all about. So this program is a new express entry based provincial nominee program by the province of Alberta that is assuring us to have a faster processing time for your PR if you qualify under this program. So what is it all about? Now try to understand that this program really caters to two segments of individuals. Segment number one, you are already in Canada holding some kind of temporary resident status. Say for example, you're on a work permit. You are working for an Albertan employer under one of those 23 eligible occupations that the government has highlighted, and you are holding a full-time permanent job offer, right? In that case, you are the perfect candidate to apply for this PNP. Once the government accept your application, you will get 600 points, and obviously then your chances of getting an invitation from the Federal Express Entry System is way higher up, right? So this is the ideal audience for this program. Now the audience number two is for those that are having an express entry profile when waiting for the draw to happen from outside Canada. Now if your NOC is one of those 23 NOCs, then probably the next best thing you could do is to try to get a job offer from an Albertan employer, because this is a requirement of the program that you need to have a full-time permanent at least 12 months long job offer from one of the Albertan employers. Those are ready to give you a job offer under those 23 definite NOCs that the government has identified, right? Once you have that, you can apply under this program, get 600 points, your express entry score boost up, you get the invitation, you get your permanent residency in a faster manner. The government is promising less than 6 months kind of a processing time for this program. So obviously if you're waiting from outside Canada, this program is not too bad in my opinion, to be frank, because again, you need to have a job offer, which is not very easy. I always say it is very, very difficult, and I will keep on saying that, right? And because the government is saying that, your PR will be processed faster and all those things, but the employers really do not like to hire foreign resources that much, right? Because there is a lot of risk associated with it. And these employers, like most of these employers, they have no idea about the immigration process. So they will like to work simple. They will like to deploy resources that are already there in front of them. They can interview, right? Or they're already in Canada. At least they can, do some kind of video conferencing and stuff like that, rather than bringing up people, say for example, all the way from India. That is a hindrance, but again, you have to have a job offer under this program. So that is the crux about it. Now, obviously, if you're in Canada, holding a job offer, from one of these, from one of the Albertan employees under one of those 23 NOCs, this is one of the best program for you to get your PR, and you should apply that right away. If you need my professional assistance, let me know. But on a different note, like introduction of these kind of programs would like us to believe that the government will keep on prioritizing on the provincial nominee programs rather than issuing direct express entry invitation, right? Because immigration is a joint responsibility by the province as well as the federal. So the provinces need resources. So all these provinces, if you see like Saskatchewan, Ontario, now Alberta, they're all having their own draws because they need the skilled resources, right? So labor shortage in Canada is definitely paramount. The labor shortage is there very much. Employers need resources and they're not getting qualified resources within Canada, to fulfill those job posts. So now getting a foreign resource has its own challenge. But now that the government is saying that, the processing will be faster and all, should motivate the employers to hire more and more foreign resources, in my opinion, because in this case, they do not have to wait for a very long time to have your PR processed, right? Which was one of the concerns of the employers that, what if I hire you, but then the government will take 1 year to process your papers. And what do I do within that time? Because I need somebody to join me like within a month or 2, maybe 3 months, right? So this should motivate them more and more. This should motivate you to make sure that you just do not wait with your express entry profile. You should apply under all the provinces that you think you are eligible for, because technically you are allowed to apply under all the provincial nomination program. Obviously, after you receive a nomination, then you have to cancel the other provincial nominations. And I'm obviously not talking about Quebec here. That's a different story. But apart from Quebec, if you think you are eligible, you should try to apply for the provincial nomination. Try to apply to get an invitation from one of these provinces, because then in that case you will be able to get your PR. regardless of the processing time, because the provincial processing time has always been longer. It would be longer than the federal one, but then there is no draw of direct express entry system anyway. So this is the alternate route that you should keep in mind. The second best approach, or in my opinion the best approach these days, if you have the money and the bandwidth and to go back to school, etc., is study, because then in that case you really do not have to wait for a very long processing time by the provinces even after you get a job offer, which is not an easy task in itself. You can take the all the work in your own hand. You can start applying to the colleges and then do the rest of the work. If you need my professional assistance, do let me know. So this is what the program is all about. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you need my professional assistance with your permanent residency or temporary visas to Canada, just send me an email at contact@nuvonation.ca. I'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.